Are you having anxiety over being in Algebra 1? Well, guess what? So is everybody else. So I am going to get you prepped and ready to go. So this worksheet, these videos have already been done in a few videos, and this whole worksheet will be done in a few videos. So you will see how to work yourself through multi-step equations, two-step equations, and proportion problems. I am going to do 3 proportion problems down on the bottom here right now. This whole worksheet will be done and placed in my playlist for Are You Ready for Algebra 1 class? If you've passed Algebra 1, let us know in the comments. Did you survive or did you go through and master it? So let's go ahead and get started and let's find out what we're going to do here. Now, what I like to do with proportions is I like to do cross multiplication. So I'm going to multiply across the diagonals. P times 2 is 2p. We always put the number in front of the variable. And this is, a lot of people call this the butterfly method. So you might be familiar with that. And then you're going to do the 8 times the 13. And when you do 8 times 13, you're going to get 104. And then our last step, simply, so you multiply, then divide. It's very simple. Divide by whatever the coefficient is in front of the variable. In this case, it's 2. So we're going to cut 104 in half, leaving me with 1p over here. And over here, this is going to be 52. Now you should always check by plugging in the number back into the variable, double checking to make sure your answer is correct, because that's the beauty of algebra, is that you can always do that. All right, going over here with this next one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply across this way, 6 times n, which is going to get me 6n. Multiply, divide. Multiply these two, 14 times 5. 14 times 5 is going to give me 70. And then divide by that number in front of the variable, which is 6 this time. Cancel that out. That's going to be n is equal to 70 divided by 6. Now don't panic if that doesn't go in nicely, which it doesn't. So we can reduce that down as much as we possibly can. So they are 2 even numbers, so 2 can go into both of them. And 2 goes into 70 35 times, cut it in half. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Now, I cannot do anything further with that number, so that is an ugly number. That's going to have to be the way that it is. It's a repeating decimal, so I would veer against doing any kind of repeating decimals with that one. So just don't write decimals like that if it's a repeating. If it's a terminating decimal and it stops, go for it. You can use that. But in a situation like this, I would just leave this simplified, and that's about it. Now, the one over here, we're going to do simplify this one. We're going to multiply, then divide. So let me know in the comments what the answer is for K. And don't forget, like, share, and follow me for more at U1 Algebra on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.